Hello, my friends, and welcome to a very special edition of the Tweetcore Radio Hour. My name, as you well know, is Mark Schuster, and you may recall on several episodes, many episodes in the past, I have referenced bands that I have discovered while attending shows at the Rusty Nail in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, also known as The Nail, a venue I've referred to on several occasions as the CBGBs of the Philadelphia suburbs, western suburbs anyway, Delco area. So in this episode of the Tweetcore Radio Hour, I will be focusing on bands that I have seen at the Nail. Case in point, that first band I played, that was Danvers. The song was called Do You Think Love Can Bloom? And it appears on their Like We Knew What It Meant album. I interviewed them a while back on my blog, Abominations, markschuster.wordpress.com, in case you're curious. And the thing that really struck me about this band is that they drove from Pittsburgh to Ardmore, Pennsylvania, which is just outside of Philadelphia. I'd say that's about a 6-hour drive. I've made it myself. Played a fiery, energetic set at the Nail, stuck around to see the other bands, got in their van, drove home that night. I mean, that's dedication. And I'll tell you, I know I could not do that, actually. So the fact that they made that drive to play for us at the Nail that night, that meant a lot to me. And they're definitely a band worth checking out. Once again, they're called Danvers from Pittsburgh. Very cool band. Another cool band that came from a pretty great distance. I believe this band is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They were on tour when they stopped by the Nail. And this band is called Lite. They have a couple of new songs out. I played one last week. I think it was their cover of the Violent Femmes Added Up. This week, I'm playing another cover of theirs, Queen Bitch, David Bowie's classic. And just like Danvers, Lite just tore up the stage. And it's a tiny stage there at the Nail, but they tore it up. I mean, they were bouncing all over the place. I half expected the bass player to, knock someone's head off with the headstock of his bass. But in a good way, of course. In any case, here's Lite with their cover of David Bowie's Queen Bitch.
I'm up on the 11th floor and I'm watching the cruisers below. He's down on the street and he's trying hard to pull Sister Flo. Oh, my heart's in the basement, my weekend's at an all-time low. She's hoping to score, so I can't see her letting him go. Walk out of her heart, walk out of her mind. No, not her. She's so swishy in a satin and tie, in a frock coat and very body hat. Oh God, I could do better than that. Yeah, I sure could. She's an old-time ambassador of sweet-talking, night-walking games. And she's known in all the darkest clubs for pushing ahead of the dames. If she says that she can do it, then she can do it. She don't make false claims. Cause she's a queen and such a laughter is sucked in their brains. And she's leading them on in my hotel wall. Well, this cop feels so cold, it don't feel like no bed at all. So I lay down a while, and I look at my hotel wall. He's down in the streets, so I toss both his bags down the hall. And I'm phoning a cab, as my stomach feels small. There's a taste in my mouth, and there's no taste at all. It could have been me, it could have been me. What didn't you say? What didn't you say? Oh no, no, she's so swishy in a satin and tie. In a frock coat and everything but behind. God, I could do better than that. I really could.
That, as you probably know, was Chicago's own Phil Yates of Phil Yates and the Affiliates. Actually, that was Phil Yates and the Affiliates. They came through Ardmore a number of years ago, and a lot of you probably know, as I've mentioned this a couple of times too, that was the first song I ever played on this radio show. In fact, it was at that show, at the Nail, that I started thinking about what would eventually become this show, about this concept of tweetcore, or just this notion of cool bands that maybe get to see each other live once in a while at a really cool venue like the Nail, but also discover and keep up relationships through social media. In fact, it was at that show that I met Jim Lorino for the first time, aka Mr. Scoopski of Scoopski, met Jackson Vincent, who now performs as Naive Nature, but also plays guitar in Scoopski. Nick Cervini, who plays drums in Sacred Monsters, was there, and he went on to join Scoopski as drummer, so he plays in both bands now. I met Mike Huff of Bees that night, met the whole band, actually. I mean, it was kind of like when the Buzzcocks played at the Lesser Free Trade Hall in Manchester with the Sex Pistols. It was that kind of a night in terms of different bands meeting each other and getting to know each other. And I mention all this just to underscore how important places like the Nail are. It's not some high-end music venue. It's a neighborhood bar, but it's a neighborhood bar that gives bands a chance to play their music. And music needs a place. It needs a place to grow. It needs a place where people can meet up and discover bands, musicians that they're probably not going to find anywhere else. Case in point, I met Jim Lorino, aka Scoopski, at this show. I'm in the band too. As you know, I play bass. None of that would have happened if not for the Nail. But enough of my yapping. Here's Scoopski with Dad Bod.
When I look in the mirror, I don't love everything I see. Swoopy hair, glasses, and those big old chipmunk cheeks. I couldn't run a marathon, but I can sometimes sing in key. I'm like a large pizza with extra cheese and extra meat, but I still go to the gym every day. But when I get home, the sweets are calling my name. I got a dad bod. Dad bod, yeah. I got a dad bod. Dad bod, yeah. I could be like one of those dudes on the cover of magazines, but I'm more like a linebacker, minus the skill and the green. I wear black all the time, cause it hides my funny shape. But even in pictures, I'm still stuck in a bigger frame. Some people just stay overweight, but thank God someone came up with this phrase. We call it dad bod. Dad bod, yeah. I got a dad bod. Dad bod, yeah. Bod, 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 bod. Bod, 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 bod. Bod, 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 bod. Bod, 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 bod. Bod, 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 bod. Bod, 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 bod. D-A-D-B-O-D. What's that spell? Dad bod. I said D-A-D-B-O-D. What's that spell? Dad bod. I said D-A-D-B-O-D. What's that spell? Dad bod. Bod, 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 bod. Bod, 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 bod. Bod, 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 bod. Struggle with it all my life and probably always will, but I'll just keep on riding on the treadmill. I'm not making excuses, I'm not looking to pass the blame, but now that I've got my baby boy, I if it was me there after all. I was so much happier back then. What the fuck has happened? Why did I have to end? Why can't you come back and pick up where we left? In the middle of a fight that in hindsight was meaningless. I don't wanna hear about it 'cause I don't really care. I'm busy trying to make the money to get out of here. I know it's selfish to say that I skipped your funeral. You would have done the same if it was me there after all. And all the girls you kissed have moved on and gotten married and had kids. While you're sitting alone in your old bedroom inside your childhood home.
That was Naive Nature, formerly performing as Jackson Vincent, though I probably really shouldn't say that. When he was recording and performing as Jackson Vincent, had a totally different sound. Now he's going for a more grungy punk sound with a full band consisting of himself and the aforementioned Jim Lorino, aka Mr. Scoopski, on drums. And speaking of drums, another aforementioned individual, Nick Cervini, plays drums in this next band I'm about to play. I've seen them a couple of times at the Nail. They're always fun. They know how to put on a good show. It's Sacred Monsters, and their tune is called 27.
I'm 30, but I feel 27. losing sleep over things that have been a fucking drag. Losing loved ones, failing lessons, needed from my progress. It's hard to keep it going, never worth the stress. My mind's gone crazy, thinking about the future. It drives me wild, sitting on the past. I'm so close to the edge of a breakdown that I can taste the pain, but I'm still got you to keep me sane. Morbid routine, and I'm barely getting by. It would be so easy to go ahead and say goodbye, but giving up was never an option, never my style. Something good's gonna happen, something worthwhile. My mind's gone crazy, thinking about the future. It drives me wild, sitting on the past. I'm so close to the edge of a breakdown that I can taste the pain, but I'm still got you to keep me sane. Mind's gone crazy, thinking about the future. It drives me wild, fixating on the past. I'm so close to the edge of a breakdown that I can taste the pain, but I'm still got you to keep me sane. I'm still got you to keep me sane. But I'm still got you to keep me sane. But I'm still got you to keep me sane.
From his album Growing Pains, that was Fataday Korngor with Sane. He also plays guitar in Sacred Monsters, brings a lot of personality to the job, usually plays with a wireless rig so he can go out in the audience, dance around while he's playing, always a fun time. Up next, a band who just played at the Nail. This is Tape Slam with Hopped Up.
Drop
We're good.
Ignoring warning signs, we cross the line of fuel-injected genocide. Lost our bearings in red herrings, everybody's gone and picked a side. There's not much left to do but grab some brews and watch the rising tide. Oh, at the dawn of Armageddon. Filling up our engines. The west is suffocating, fires raging, kindling, waiting for a light. The smoke it rises, the horizon glowing orange like a funeral pyre. And all these trees that help us breathe are all just ashes covering the blight. Don't be dismayed, it all will wash away beneath the rising tide. Oh, at the dawn of Armageddon. Oh, we're still filling up our engines. The ocean's coming for us, tried to warn us, but we all turned a blind eye. Also spoil burning oil, now the bill comes due, we pay the price. Crops are dying, storm winds flying, soon we're drowning in the melting ice. Our only hope's to build a boat and float above the rising tide. Oh, at the dawn of Armageddon. Oh, we're still filling up our engines. Oh, at the dawn of Armageddon. Oh, we're still filling up our engines.
chasing down the thrill. Moving fast and standing, and standing, and standing
That was a lot of music. Had to jam a bunch of bands in there because I wanted to get them all in. You heard Restlessness by Shattered Figures. You heard Engines by Unlucky Mammals. Hot Frogs by Bees. The Last Good Man by the Dukenfields. I saw them, had to be more than 5 years ago. Or maybe close to 10. It was quite a while back. After that, you heard Bleeding Heart by Greg Gallagher from his album 667. And then you heard Rescue Pets with Moving Fast. In parentheses, Standing Still. So many great bands, so many great songs, so many great memories. So I want to say thanks to the folks at the Rusty Nail, especially Chris, for always giving bands a fair shake and always giving us a good time. And of course, allow me to say thank you as always to you for listening. If you like what you heard this week, drop by the Rusty Nail sometime. Maybe we will run into each other in person. Gonna close out the show with a song by my good buddy Timothy Simmons from the Audio Mirage Studios compilation Music That Changed My Life. It's Don't Box Me In.